here. Welcome everybody to our FutureNet University training program. This has been put together. It was actually the brainchild of Sheraton Bartlett, using some of my content that we'd originally had in the file section. And we thought that really it was maybe too large a piece of information for people to take in, especially if you're new to online marketing. So Sheridan had the brilliant idea of breaking that down into small bite-sized pieces so that people could go through each section bit by bit and not take up too much of their time, and maybe start to apply some of the strategies that they learned to help kind of market their FutureNet business. So really this is just an introduction to tell you a little bit about FutureNet. So here on the first page here, really I just wanted to show you the two founders of FutureNet. These are the two CEOs, Stefan Morgenstern and Roman Zierman. This is a German-Polish collaboration. They're both the founders and CEOs of FutureNet. Okay, so FutureNet was actually started around 2014. And it ran as FutureNet very successfully, and then in April 2016 they launched the Future Ad Pro part of the company, which is the RevShare section. So FutureNet really has been running for quite a long time. I know of a couple of people who are already doing incredibly well. You'll see some of the posts on our FutureNet University Facebook support page. Steve Lawson, who of course is my sponsor and is all of our upline if you're actually active within our teams. He's hit 1,000 ad packs, as has Mike Young. And also Hein is not far behind them, and of course we will see a lot of Hein. Hein is very, very active in actual FutureNet, and you'll have seen posts from me for the massive success that he has had there. And he's actually only been in this for 10 months. So today is actually the 3rd of January 2017, if you're watching this a little bit later on. Hein had only been in it 10 months and already making some fantastic withdrawals from FutureNet. So that's a little bit about, the starting times of FutureNet. This is just really an introduction to the training program. What we're going to be doing is covering FutureNet, FutureNet Ad Pro, and the particular sections and what you can use within those two platforms. Future Ad Pro, obviously the RevShare component of the business, that's relatively simple as a kind of business. There's not an awful lot to it. You go in, you click your 10 ads, you get paid a percentage of the company earnings. Obviously, if you share that opportunity with people, you can build a team within that business, and there are kind of matrix levels within Future Ad Pro which will allow you to kind of gain commissions from your team members up to 5 levels deep. Okay, so a really great kind of income stream there. FutureNet is not more complicated, but it has more facets to it. There are a lot of ways that you can actually draw not an income, but you can make commissions from them, not only from inviting people to FutureNet and growing a team, but you can also kind of market your own products on there. There's the FutureNet shopping portal. There are games that can be made money from, people who take advertising space on there. Also the use of lead capture pages and web pages. So there are lots of ways that you can actually kind of monetize the FutureNet system. But just to kind of show you, I've been with the company now from 10th of October 2016 is when I started. So I'll just flick over to my account there. So what I was initially interested in was actually Future Ad Pro. I'd seen Steve Lawson do his first weekly withdrawal, which was around $3,500, and it got me very, very curious. I really didn't know what RevShare was. I wanted to learn more about it. It really, really intrigued me because it seemed like a very passive way. It really didn't need you to do an awful lot. other than just share the opportunity with somebody if you wanted to. You don't have to, but that is a little bit faster, obviously, if you do, and kind of compound your commissions by getting commissions off others. So I spent a little time kind of doing my homework, doing my due diligence, looking up reviews, watching videos. I really did do my homework before kind of getting involved with FutureNet and Future Ad Pro. I went and watched videos from other online marketers who are involved with RevShare, and a lot of them, many of them actually, were really kind of shouting the praises of Future Ad Pro, and mainly because it stands way above other RevShare companies. If you do any kind of homework on RevShare companies, what you'll find is that many of them, all they do is they just have RevShare. There is no other income streams coming into the business. So what happens is that over time, when people start to build their RevShare business and they start to withdraw funds from their packs, because the business is only being funded by people buying ad packs, what starts to happen is that they reach a point where there's more money pouring out of the company than there's actually maybe going in, and then you can actually see things collapse. And that's why FutureNet and the founders of FutureNet have been so smart in what they've done. They've actually established a company that can stand on its own 2 feet. So FutureNet was well established. It has external advertisers advertising on the site. So there is income coming in from advertising, from online gaming that they design and produce and sell. They also now have the online shopping portal. They're going to be launching the FutureNet cafes. There are lots and lots of income streams that are coming into this company apart from and besides the RevShare business. So what that means is that we have a really strong RevShare platform, which will be, we hope, will be around for a long time, and is going to have a long-term sustainable income for people. So that for me, that was ice. That was a cherry on the cake, and I was in. So 10th of October is when I started, and I did decide to. I actually went in and I bought 10 ad packs. Okay, so 10 ad packs was my first purchase, and I started clicking away, and I think a couple of weeks later I maybe bought 1 or 2 more ad packs, and there've been a sprinkling of ad pack editions that I've purchased through my own funds, but the majority of ad packs have actually been from me reinvesting. So every time I have reached $50, which I will see here, I reinvest and I buy another ad pack. So as you can see here, I'm at 41 ad packs. I just bought another ad pack today, and things are really starting to compound quite quickly. So on average, I'm kind of buying one just maybe every 1.5 days. I will find I've got enough funds to purchase another pack, and of course every time I purchase another pack, that time period shortens. Okay, so it's a very simple system to use. I actually click on my ads twice a day. I try to do them kind of late morning, and then I do them in the evening. And what that means is, it just means that if for some reason something happens in the evening and I don't click on my ad packs, it means I've got a fallback position onto the next morning. And the same thing if I've done them the evening before but something happens the next morning, I've got a fallback position into the next evening. So it just kind of makes sure that I don't forget to click, and I ensure that I get the revenue for that day on my ad packs. So it's worked really well. It was a tip that Mike gave me, and as yet I have not missed a single day. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up now for that little introduction, and Sheridan and I will be doing lots of different training modules. So the first sections will be taking you through the company, Future Ad Pro, FutureNet, the matrix, and then what we're going to do is that we're going to move on to ways in which you can kind of market FutureNet and Future Ad Pro. We are online marketers. We have been and are involved with other businesses, and we've learned lots over the last year. So what we're going to do is be putting what we have learned, and this has been information and knowledge that we have actually purchased. We have invested in our learning over the last year, and we have put a considerable amount of dollars into joining opportunities and taking the training that has been made available to us. So what we're actually doing is passing that on to you guys. So it is really great proven strategies, many of which are going to be free strategies for you to use. There are paid strategies which we can also talk to you about or talk to your sponsors about, but the majority of strategies that you will learn here are absolutely free and they do work. Okay, so I'll wrap that up for now and we'll catch you in the next module.